Hello everyone, Risky Toothpick here, back again with some more Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened, and today we find ourselves in a mental hospital in the, what is this, like during a time period where mental hospitals were very bad, and we're probably gonna see some terrible things go down. But let's talk to this girl here.
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
Oh, so his name is Gygax. Okay, good to know. We'll do that is correct.
At their earliest convenience, yes. I shall try not to take up too much of their valuable time.
Wait here, bitte. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
My asylum's reputation precedes it then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes, hi. Hello. The name's Amos Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers. Who's in charge here?
What seems to be the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him.
Let's do a lie here.
Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the truth,
recuperate,
the
Dr.
more
Watson,
lives
you
are
may
placed
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency. How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in
Oh, she's evil. She needs to be thrown in jail, that's for sure.
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are rather more delicate. Search him thoroughly. Then take him to the holding chamber. I need to decide precisely what to do with our guest.
Time to call the cops, that's for sure. Okay, so we're Sherlock.
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
Man, that sucks for him. Okay, so we have another lock here. This one's got quite a few. So let us adjust this up. See what we got here. Okay, so we got a lot of them except that first one. It looks like we did too much. Let's go back out. Actually did pretty good. Let me out. I'm the best there ever was at lockpicking.
A truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
Yeah, they like beating their patients here. Holding chamber. Okay, so we found an investigation scene apparently. Alright, so there's not really much here. Haynes Winkler. Let's look at that guy. He looks a little rough. Lionel Reich.
You there! I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution. Tell me, have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me? The ghoul! The impertinence to bark such orders!
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon!
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, First Consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
Yeah, that guy's patient. Patient hates the guards. Okay. So we could technically use him to like attack the guys, maybe.
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment.
So it looks like they have good equipment, they're just evil people.
The final product, ready to cure madness, or to push one deeper into its grasp.
And if y'all don't know, back in the day at mental institutes, they were really bad. You know, they're the people that would like drill in people's skulls and shock them, electrocute them. Just very bad.
Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
Even opioids.
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
Oh yeah, take it with you. We have a weapon. Frogs can't wash up, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Fourth little frog was dirty and rotten. What if I put that frog in the water? Luzzie Dundrup swims in a bath. Laundry becomes the end of her path. Fourth little frog dies in the walls of black Edelweiss.
It sounds sinister, even for a place like this. I wonder if there are more frogs in the pond.
Mm-hmm. The frogs in the walls. Okay, we're gonna try to find this. I'm not for sure. Patient Eloise K. Dermatillomania. Commentary. Nail trimming every day. Do not untie her hands even if she won't stop screaming. So it looks like she might cut her scalp. Maurizio Mania Dissociation. This is the guy that thinks he's the Bonaparte. After the incident with the nurses, prescribed therapeutic fasting for a week. Mention Josephine to make him more manageable. Mariana Hysteria. Keep raising the doses until she forgets the child. Stuber is quite acceptable. She either lost a child or someone took their child away from her. Niels. Nervous breakdown. Do not allow any visits. All letters sent to the patient must be destroyed. That's weird.
What was that? Is someone there?
So we can't go there because there's a guy chilling. I'm pretty sure we can't go through this. Oh, we can. Okay.
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Yeah. Probably lost your son. Storage room. Another lock. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what we can do here. That was just terrible right there. Let's do 2 for that one. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, I knew it was 1. One, what, 3? Maybe even 4. Let's see what we got here. That one needs to come down. That one needs to go up. I did it too much. And we're in. Okay, let's see what we can find.
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Very weird.
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Or used to cut somebody up. Professor Gygax, I have suffered serious chemical burns upon my hand, the consequences of your inexcusable actions. My session with Gerda ended before it even began. Poor thing was so terrified she refused to talk and started to destroy everything in the room rather than let me approach her. What you did to Gerda will not and cannot happen again. Let it be known that I consider your methods a barbaric malpractice. If, as you so boldly claim, you wish to be the future of my facility, you must embody my high standards. Do not disappoint me again. Professor Becker, Director of Black Edelweiss. That's right, yeah, she's crazy.
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
Okay, so we got a whole bunch of things from that.
This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil.
Turn it
I
around.
can make out the names listed here. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
It's kind of weird.
Looks like it's still operational.
A working dumbwaiter. Frogs cannot kill, but I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Fifth the little frog was foolish at large. He forgot about rules and who was in charge. Timothy Camilleri lies dead in Block B. I swapped out his pills for something nasty. Fifth little frog dies in the walls of Black Edelweiss. Ooh. So now do we have like fifth? We do. So there's like a whole bunch of things going on here.
John Sallow, the Tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already. R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
Okay, are we missing anything else in here? Fond memories. We've unlocked something. Let's also look. I know we can't, well, we can't change, so we can't even look. Well, she's still alive. That guy's crazy. We can't go that way just yet. So we go this way. We found ourselves a nice little room here. Another door we might be able to get into.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Yeah, he's just guarding that door, no problem.
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
Interesting.
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
Oh, so that's the reception, okay. So this place, even though it looks like super large, is smaller than I thought.
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself. Build up a tolerance.
Could be useful. Or you could use it on the guy.
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
Yeah, they really did a number on you. Let's go to the fifth one. Fifth little frog was foolish. Block B. This is block A. So block B is blocked, so we gotta go that way. I think we've gotten everything we need. Alright, syringes, a bottle of sedative, metal tubes maybe. It could be possible to sedate the guard from a distance using a handmade blowpipe. Perhaps one of the tubes from the storeroom could suit. Alrighty. Let's put that one on. Let's come back all the way over here.
Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker.
I'm assuming we can use this.
This should suffice.
And that scene is completed. Huh.
I command you to let me out!
Yeah, nothing fancy here, so I think we can just keep on moving. Let's go to the obstruction.
I'm sure.
Must have shoot him. Dang that syringe though. Good night. Sweet dreams. Frogs cannot think, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. First little frog was my very first try. Her dumb little head is needed to pry. Hannah Pollard near the hole in the wall wanders there. Her head was a brick encounters. First little frog dies, and the walls of black Edelweiss.
This should be enough to avoid unwanted attention, at least from a distance.
And I'm pretty sure you can put him somewhere.
Manufactured and packaged here. This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
Very strange. Must say there's something here. Herr Schneitzer, I hasten to assure you that your son is in good hands and that his unexpected development of a psychological disorder can be remedied at our facility. I am sure you are as concerned about your son's well-being as I am, and I am confident our combined efforts will lead to a speedy recovery. The housing of our pharmaceuticals in your warehouse is an important part of the process. If you succeed at drawing officials' attentions away from this precious cargo, there will be nothing to stop me from returning your son to you safe, sound, and free of this unfortunate illness. Yours sincerely, Professor Gygax. So she was like threatening people. Dang. Like, she was not messing around. Plus, I don't think there's really anything else here, so I think we can just keep on moving. So maybe we need to go that way. Some crazy people in here. Probably don't want to go that way. I'll say fifth little frog's dead in here somewhere.
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda. Who is Heidi?
You talk strange. You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
Okay, she's a little weird. Restricted area. We can go that way. Let's wait. Some craziness going on around here. Empty.
The killer swapped Timothy's pills for cyanide. The faint almond scent is unmistakable.
Okay. So we figured the fifth one out, kinda. So we have the laundry room for the fourth one. This one dies in the walls. Might be a little bit difficult for us to find. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything real quick. Come back over here because these walls were all messed up. Yep.
The murderer used his left hand to kill Hannah with a brick.
Dang. Okay. And then we have this fourth one. And we gotta look for the laundry room. And we haven't found any sort of water or anything like that, so I think we're safe to go further into the restricted area. This is laundry. This is where we need to go. Frogs cannot dream, and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Frog's dreaming is seedless. There is nothing to reap. So I woke the third frog from his meaningless sleep. A man counts sheep, and Peter has seen 0. In holding chambers lies smothered by pillows. Third little frog dies in the walls of black Edelweiss. Holding chamber. Maybe further, maybe back?
The killer was strong enough and the bathtub deep enough to drown poor Lucy.
Dang. We're gonna figure out who this killer is, though.
The garments of several dozen people at least.
See what we can find here.
Fabric burnt in the furnace. A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa.
Interesting. So now we need to go to... We did the fifth one. Let me just go here. Third little frog. This is weird.
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch.
I wonder if we can take Heidi to that girl.
Good lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
I'm pretty sure we could. So since we have to go back anyways, we might as well pin third little frog. And let's see if we can find them. Because we've been in block A, block B. Maybe those are considered holding chambers. Or maybe it's further in. I want to just come back here for a second. Ooh, found it. Look at this. Lucky.
Petter gouged at the wall, fighting for his life. Odds are he left scars on the killer, too.
Nice. So we've done so far all of them. Let's go talk to Heidi. I'm glad we went back because we could have missed that easily.
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you?
Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. And the screams would stop.
Very interesting.
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
How did you end up in Block B?
The nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
She might have killed him. Ooh.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
Okay. So we were pretty much getting that taken care of. Nothing new there. I think we can just keep on moving now. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Okay, that looks like a very unusual room, so let's go here. What do you see here? Just that? Scribble? Oh, you know what? We probably need the other one. Probably need this one. N4, age young adult, male, Dutch, a weak-minded subject eager to follow orders for perceived reward, strong build, dosed with 4 milligrams. N5, adult male, Romanian. The subject remained violent, required the need for traditional sedatives. Once calm, the dosage for the subject was minimal. N6, young adult male, Anu, language incomprehensible. Subject is thus assumed mad. Subject possesses a lighter, more agile frame, and as such, a smaller dosage was required. Young adult male, Maori, language incomprehensible. Subject is thus assumed mad. That's sad. The subject was large and required an above average dosage. Summary, all subjects in good condition, showing signs of obedience regardless of race or native language. They must move on for further testing. Just because you can't understand them, you automatically put them in the mad category.
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
That's right. We're learning more and more. Something sticking out.
An orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Let's make sure we didn't miss anything in here. I don't see anything we can pick up. And really nothing in there, so we're good to keep on moving on. Hit from above.
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
Oh yeah, well they had a lot of work to do. Frogs cannot choose and I surely can. That is the difference between a frog and a man. Second, little frog gave up to its fate, which I chose for her and served on a plate. Abigail and Marzil bleeding almost full tank near the examination room. She lies with a shank. Second little frog dies. Examination
These
room.
are the same crates we found in London. I should take a closer look.
Let's go. The second little frog.
This is the same design as the one from London. Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell.
Oh, that's terrible.
I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water.
So they were just like stuck in this box alive with just barely enough water.
The kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous. This trip was prolonged and perilous.
Looks like some of them might not have made it.
A bottle this sturdy doesn't break by accident.
Or I had a fight.
Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. That's quite a distance to travel.
New Orleans. Interesting.
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
Oh, we've got them all here. Perfect. Let's go back. Let's look for the examination room. Because that's probably somewhere over here. At the laundry. I think it might have been in that room where we got drugged. If I had to guess, that's what I would assume. Examination room, yep.
The killer was limping, but Abigail couldn't escape. Well, it's clear that it was a multiple murderer. I'll send the profile to the police after we finish here.
The subject feels superior to other humans and asserts himself at the expense of his victims. He calls them little frogs, likely seeing himself as a kind of scientist who prepares his subjects. Odds are he is meticulous, taking a long time to plan and prepare for each murder. Judging by the locations of the crime scenes, the killer is or was an employee of the Black Edelweiss. Good, we got it. That is perfect, because now all we have is just the basic investigate. So now we can just try to unlock that that room where they get deliveries and get stuck in walls. That sucks though. There's just some killer roaming around and like no one knows because they've just been killing so many people. I'll say. Okay, let's try to figure this out. So, bashing them. No, he wasn't peaceful, that's for sure. He probably bashed them. They don't play around here. Okay. This is realistic. Maybe. Probably this one. I don't think it was that big of a carriage. Probably that. Okay, we're missing this one. No. Interesting, it was this one.
The carriages were backed through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret. Next, the crates were opened, freeing their passengers. Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
Alrighty. And they took them that way. Welded shut. Dang. Yeah, we know they took the victim somewhere this way. And what we gotta do is try to find out where did they go. Near the rear entrance. Okay. Can't go that way. Looks like it might be in Block A. Maybe in the storage room? I doubt that they like put him in there.
A painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
Why do they have so many ladders I hear, I wonder? Nothing there. Probably going to be in the examination room somewhere. Doubt that there's anything in our room. If I had a hidden chamber, this is where it would be.
Darn. No way I can get past him without being noticed.
That's locked.
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
So there must be a secret passage somewhere near the rear entrance. So that means it has to be close to that area. So let's go back. There's nothing here in this corner. Let's first check in here. It's got to be in like maybe one of these rooms. But nope. He pushes him through here. Takes him, what, through here maybe? All those are blocked. Or maybe, just maybe, let's see if we're like crazy.
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
Nothing there. Oh, look at this.
Scratches. Something has been moved through here.
Right there. We found it. It took us a little while.
This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
And looks like we can do something. Well, we figured it out. Alrighty, so what would it be? We have one clue, maybe the girl. Maybe the secret. Something like that, maybe? Ooh. So none of those, okay. Okay, well, let's do these because, you know, this is the one that there's quite a few of. Maybe something like that. So we did get one. Oh, it might be the old photograph. So Watson successfully infiltrated is apparently one of them. No, it's medical evaluations. How is that possible? Okay. So we're missing information here. So we're missing something. Let's check over here. What could be the missing link? Maybe we can talk to the girl again?
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
I bet you. There's a doll named Heidi in the laundry room. Is in horrible state. Gerda got her doll back. She continues to maintain that only Heidi knows everything. There won't be any answers until she's repaired. That will require a whole bunch of stuff. Alrighty, so first off, let's go back to where we found her. We can take those. So now we just need glue and nails, which maybe could be found over here. Or in the storage room. That would be a smart place to put it. Give me the nails. Construction adhesive. Alright, we got everything. Let us go back. Once we repair her doll, she should tell us the last piece of information we need.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Let's
Heidi,
confront.
there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Okay, so what should Heidi talk about? This is gonna be kind of tough. Okay, let's go with this one first, hopefully.
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
Okay. Let's go with Gerda's testimony.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again.
Oh, she's evil. That doll is evil. Hopefully.
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
but you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax. Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
Alrighty, but we got what we needed. And that is the last piece. Wrong one, though. That's what we were missing. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down to the storage room. Perfect. How to get Watson to help. Maybe that one? Neither one. Wow, okay. The patient who claims to be Napoleon Bonaparte could help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. Nice. Alrighty, but we're going to stop here today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links below. Next time we'll get help from Napoleon to get to Watson.